Aloha, welcome to a new video. My name is Desiree and today I want to take you through my journey to cure my hormonal acne.
Aloha, my name is Desiree. I am a happy hippie and a teacher of yoga from the Netherlands. I teach in-person classes here in Maastricht and online classes all over the world.
This is a bit of a different video than I usually do, but I do think it's a very important subject to talk about. I just want to take you along my journey. So just to give you a bit of a background, for pretty much as long as I can remember, I have been dealing with acne. And even now, I'm 30 years old and I'm still now and then dealing with this hormonal acne. And I'm just done with it. I feel like I'm 30 years old. I should not be dealing with this anymore. So I'm going on a path to clear my skin and to really do this in a holistic way, because that's the way I like to live my life. And I'm just gonna take you along and show you what steps I take in order to clear my skin, and hopefully some of these tips can be helpful to you as well if you're struggling with the same. Now, if you've never dealt with severe acne or any kind of acne in general, this might seem like a very vain subject to talk about, but let me tell you, this is not out of vanity that I'm talking about this. It's not out of vanity that I want to have clear skin. It's just because I live my life in a very healthy way. I make sure to eat in a very healthy way. I work out. I take care of my mind and my body. I eat as much clean food as I can, avoiding processed foods whenever I can. And I just feel like it's my body is telling me, my body is giving me signs that something's wrong on the inside, and it's just showing me that something's out of balance, something's out of whack, and I just want to be as healthy as I can and live my life without acne. So here we are. My personal story with acne is that it is hormonal. It mainly means that my acne is around my chin area. If you don't have hormonal acne, typically you'll get acne around the T-zone, so the forehead and the nose. I've never really had any issues there, so that's all good. That's what I'll be working on, and that's what I hope to improve. By the way, did you know that statistically 25% of adult women above the age of 25 suffer from this hormonal acne? I was shocked when I first found out about this. I found out from a dermatologist and I just was mind blown. Like, that is a lot of people. That is a lot of women. Hormonal acne is actually caused by multiple things. It is very difficult to pinpoint the exact cause of it, but some of the causes can be stress, the things we eat, but also the products that we put onto our skin. Since this type of acne is caused by a fluctuation in the hormonal cycle, it is a bit more difficult to pinpoint the exact cause and to come up with the best way to treat it. Hormonal acne is rooted very deep and it comes from inside the body. And that's why I want to use a very holistic way of treating this hormonal acne. Now, to start, I just actually want to mention that I feel like my skin is looking really good at the moment. I've been doing a lot of research on all the things that I'm trying before I tell you as well. So I've really been trying things here and there, and I feel like it already shows a lot of great results. I only have a little bit of breakout here, but I feel like overall my skin is looking pretty good and pretty calm right now. And there are 3 parts to today's video, and I might actually turn this into a series so that I can keep you updated. But the parts that I'm going to be talking about in this video are, first of all, skincare, second of all, birth control, and lastly, it's going to be about food intake. Now, before we start this video, I do want to give a quick disclaimer that I am sharing my story and I'm sharing what works for me and what doesn't work for me, and I think you should always do your own research. Number 1. Skincare. I consider myself to be a very clean person. I make sure to wash my face multiple times a day, and in general I take really good care of my body and of my environment as well. Like, I think it's very important to have a clean environment and a clean body. And that is why it is even more frustrating for me to see that I still have to deal with acne. Because I think if you don't take care of your skin, like, that would be a different story. If I wouldn't be taking such good care of it, it would not be that frustrating. But the fact that I take such good care of myself makes it more frustrating for me to deal with it. Growing up, even like having to deal with skincare issues, I tried pretty much every product out there and none of it would work. Even the specific products that were specifically designed to cure acne, whenever I used these products, they just wouldn't work for me. And it actually even seemed like it was making it worse. Apparently I just have a very sensitive skin, like also when it comes to makeup. All the products that I use, it causes me to break out more. Even when I put on mascara or eyeliner, it just really irritates my skin so much. My skin is super sensitive and it gets irritated very easily. That's also a part that I need to take into consideration when deciding on what products to use and what to do and what not to do. I remember growing up, I was actually a competitive dancer. Like I used to do dancing competitions. It was around, I don't even know how old I was still in high school, which is of course the time that a lot of people tend to break out as well. I remember my dance teacher at the time, she would always tell me like, if you have bad skin, if you have acne, it's because you don't clean your skin properly. Basically just, I don't know, that's stuck by me forever, and it just really made me research all the products that I wanted to use. Like I've tried so many products and none of it seemed to work for me, and really I've realized along the way that what she said is not true. Like it doesn't mean like if you have acne, it doesn't mean like you don't take proper care of yourself at all. There are so many things that can cause acne. It is really difficult to pinpoint, like I said, the exact thing that causes it. So finding a cure and finding what works for you is a journey. But especially because so many people suffer from it, and I was so shocked by the numbers, like 25% of adult women suffer from hormonal acne. That shocks me. I just really want to share what I'm doing, and hopefully it can help you too. Now, I've actually been researching this a lot. When using products, I do want to say that one thing that I came across is using products that have the words non-comedogenic written on it are usually products that will work for acne prone skin, because these are non-acne forming. I don't know if I pronounced that right, by the way, but while researching this, like I do still want to point out that you should definitely try it yourself and try it on your own skin, because like I said, I've tried many products in my life that are especially designed and created to cure acne, but none of them worked for me because I have very sensitive skin. So always do your own research and always try to find out for yourself what works and what doesn't work for you. Now, what I found that works really well for me and for my skin is a very, very simple routine. I always start by cleansing my face. I use lukewarm to hot water and I just wash my face with that. Then I use a clean cloth or towel and I carefully pat my skin dry. The next step for me is to use rose water. I always use this one, it's my favorite. I get this from Holland & Barrett and I really love this one. It smells so good. I always also put this into a little spray bottle that I always carry with me everywhere, and then I just spray it on wherever I go. I put it on my face, I put it all over my body. I just use it as kind of like a perfume because it smells so good. And the last product that I use is coconut oil, and I have to say that I don't use this all the time. I only use it when I feel like my skin is very dry. I also do want to quickly mention that using oils, for many people it can also cause breakouts. I've tried so many different oils, oil-based products as well on my skin, and it just causes me to break out. For some reason the coconut oil seems to work really well, so I've just stuck by that, and it's the only thing that I use. So again, pay attention when you're using it. Know that it might cause you to break out. Try it out. For me it works really well, and I always like to rub it all over my body. A really nice face mask that's actually an Ayurvedic treatment that I love, and I will show you the recipe. I will also write it down below in the description box, but it's a super simple natural recipe that helps you clear your skin, and I love doing that. I just quickly put on a simple tea that if it gets dirty it doesn't really matter. I thought it would be fun to make the Ayurvedic face mask together, so here's how you make it. And here's what it looks like in the end. You can basically make it as thick or as thin as you like. I like it a little thicker so that I can easily put it on my face. Let's put it on. This actually smells really good. It's all natural and fresh. All ingredients that you can find in your kitchen. I really love all the Ayurvedic approaches to healing your body. I actually studied Ayurveda. It's so wonderful. There's so much knowledge there and so much wisdom. Welcome to my bathroom. It is time to rinse this off. My skin feels super nice and fresh and clean, and I love using this Ayurvedic face mask. mask, and I love how it only has natural ingredients. So I'm really a fan of this particular Ayurvedic face mask. If you try it, please let me know what you think about it. I would love to hear your thoughts, and let's get back to the rest of the video. Number 2, birth control. I also wanted to quickly mention birth control in this video because I know a lot of people use birth control to get rid of their hormonal acne or to get rid of their acne, and I believe that the only 2 forms of birth control that can help you with that are Diane and Jasmine, and I think I've been on both of them when I was younger. I just gotta mention that I'm not a fan of birth control at all. I think that's just a whole different subject, by the way, on its own, but I'm not a fan of it because for me personally it kind of masks how I feel when I'm happy. It feels like it kind of has a big cloud over that. Nowadays it's become so common to immediately go on to birth control whenever you reach a certain age, and I think we definitely need to be a bit more considerate about it, and we should probably look into certain consequences with a bit more detail. I think it's very important to research what you're putting into your body, and it just doesn't align with me personally. But if you love it and are all for it, I'm here for you. Like, I love that for you, and I'm proud that you're taking responsibility and care of all these things. So good for you, but just I'm sharing my personal story and my personal perspective, and it doesn't work for me. Do your own research and see what works for you. Number 3, food intake. Last but not least, I want to talk about the food intake because that does have a big influence on the skin as well. Now, pretty much my whole life, I feel like I've been eating a super healthy way. Ever since I was 8 years old, I became vegetarian, and many years ago, I also became vegan. Overall, I feel like I take really good care of what I eat. I put a lot of thought into it, and it's been working really, really well for me, and I'm loving it. I'm thriving on this lifestyle, and I really enjoy it. I make sure that I don't eat a lot of processed foods, and lately I've been looking into eating gluten-free to see if that has any effect on my skin. Now, I've done a lot of research on this subject, and the correlation and the link between gluten and acne is very complicated. Even though there might not be a direct link from gluten to acne, there is a big link from eating gluten and your gut health. If all of this is healthy, your body is healthy and your skin is healthy as well. If something's not very healthy in the gut, it can cause a lot of issues just like acne. And that's why lately I have been experimenting with eating gluten-free as well. And I actually have to say, so far I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm a very big pasta person. I love pasta, I love bread. But there are so many great vegan, gluten-free options for that out there that I don't miss anything right now. So I don't feel like I'm missing out. I still feel like I get to eat all the foods that I love, and it just makes me feel so much better. Like, first of all, my stomach feels a lot better. I don't feel that bloated. I don't feel so heavy. I just feel like I have more energy as well. Like, it's been really going great for me, and I haven't changed anything else. It's just the gluten intake right now that I'm paying attention to. Now, I do still want to try it out for a bit longer before I can mention my final thoughts about it, but I gotta say, like I said before, my skin feels a lot clearer, and overall in my body I feel a lot better. But I'm gonna keep trying it out and see how it's working and if it's affecting my body and my skin. It is a sad day, my friends. You know why? I just wanted to make my morning coffee, and I haven't actually had it in a while. Because Oatly Barista, my favorite plant-based milk, is not actually gluten-free. And it makes me so sad. I just want to have a cappuccino right now, and so apparently their products in the US are made with certified gluten-free oats, but here in Europe it's not the case. Come on, Oatly, why you gotta do me like that? Basically, for the past couple of days I've been trying to find an alternative to that. So in the mornings for my coffee, I've now been using this almond milk from Alpro, and I'm honestly not a fan of this brand. I don't really enjoy their products, especially this coffee. Like, look at it. It is not a vibe. It is just bad. Like, no, this is just not doing it for me. So I did order the almond milk from them as well, the barista version. So we're gonna try that out. I'm gonna see if that works. But this, not working. Not good. Also, in regards to drinking, I always make sure that I drink a lot of water. That's really good as well for the skin. So I always make sure to fill up this ginormous hydro flask and drink that during the day. Fill it multiple times and love it. Love the water. In regards to your food intake as well, I do want to mention that every now and then I take a vegan and gluten-free vitamin A supplement. I don't do this every day, I do this every now and then. I also know that vitamin A is something that they put in a lot of products that are especially designed to cure acne, so I think it's a very good supplement for me to take every now and then. So that is it for the video today. I will make sure to keep you updated on the subject. If you have any tips for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you are dealing with this as well, please let me know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Hopefully we can help each other out here and all cure our acne and look all fresh and have clear skin. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Mahalo!